Okay, ew, barf. Anyways, I have not filmed in a while. I also deleted all my previous videos on my channel, so there's that. But we're starting off fresh, and and I wanted to do a whatchamacallit, commentary video, because I love watching them, so why not make them? I have my 2 Capri Suns and my notes, so I'm ready to go. So this video is gonna be on something that really just bugs me. I have my mirror right there. That's what I'll be looking at, most likely. Anyways, this really bugs me, and it's David Dobrik. So, yeah. He has so many issues going on right now, and you know what? I decided to hop on the bandwagon, be a follower, and make a video on him. So that's what we're doing today, and I'm gonna go over like 3-ish things. His condoning rape, in my opinion, his harming, like he harms his friends, and the whole Jeff Wittick situation that happened recently, because that's kind of scary. So let's start with him condoning rape in his house and on his vlogs. Okay, so in 2018, David vlogged as usual, like he always vlogs. That's literally his brand. And he vlogged his friend Dirty Dom. So that's a name, isn't it? Anyways, and the like preface of the video or whatever was that like he was gonna have his first threesome or whatever with these 2 girls. One was named Hannah, and the other, a lot of sources called her Audrey. I don't know if that's her real name, but that's what I'm gonna call her, is Audrey. That might just be a name to hide her true identity, which I respect, but I'm probably gonna call her Audrey. And this girl Hannah, I don't know them, or I don't know of them, but that's the 2 girls. That's where I'm trying to get at it. Anyways, the essential story, he was with David, his now former friend. I swear I washed my hair. Anyways, his now former friend, and he was gonna have his first threesome. I don't know if that's exactly true, but they were like having, I don't know if it would be considered a party, but it was like a get together, I guess, but a lot of alcohol and quite a few people. And this all happened in 2018. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, and so they were all pretty drunk, and they went into the room. I'm sorry, my dog's in here. Anyways, they went into one of the rooms in the apartment, and Hannah, actually this girl Hannah, I don't know, came out and said in 2019, February of 2019, I believe, that she was like way too intoxicated to consent to anything, anything. And her friend Audrey even texted her saying like she tried to keep him off of her because she could tell that she was trying to she was about to fall asleep because of how drunk she was. And like, yeah, that's no bueno. And February of 2019, per Hannah's request, the video was taken down, but it had already been viewed over around 5 million times. Like, there were over 5 million views, and so it's still pretty easily seen on the internet, and like it's still out there. It's just not on David's channel anymore, like, which I don't know it doesn't, it kind of defeated the purpose of deleting it. Like, it's still there. It's, once you post something on the internet, it doesn't go away, and so deleting it off of his channel didn't really do anything, and he probably would have anyways after all of the backlash that he got. Excuse me. Dom, and the perpetrator, did not respond. He stopped posting on social media. He kind of went MIA, low-key, but then he posted on his private account on his Instagram story. So he posted an apology on his Instagram story of his private account, meaning, if you don't already know, that means you have to follow him to be able to see it. So only the people that he follows and that follow him can see it. I'm sorry. Like, what's the point of that? What's the point of that? It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. It defeats the purpose of an apology because it's not even public. It's not even fully public. The only way that the vast majority of the public would see that is if someone who follows him and is followed back by him posted it publicly. Like, what's the point of, sorry, my computer's right here. What is the point of posting it on a private story? I don't get that. It defeats the purpose of posting an apology. It really does. Anyways, I have what his apology said. I don't find it an apology. I find it like a whole, I'm not sorry that I did it, I'm sorry that I got in trouble for doing it type of thing. So, yeah. Anyways, it said, "It is time to address the recent allegations that have come out against me. I want to sincerely apologize directly to the women involved in this incident. With that being said, as far as I'm concerned, everything that occurred during the night in question was completely consensual." Okay. He said that some of the statements that have been made about him are entirely misleading and are unfairly defaming and assaulting his character and reputation. Okay. He also said he wants to shed a positive light on what happened and show the world who he truly is. Okay. It goes on. He said, "I recently donated my time as well as thousands of dollars to several women's rights groups to show my support for the unjustified and unnecessary struggles that women endure in our society on a daily basis." He said his donations, though generous, do not account for this harmful allegation. Meaning they don't make up for what he might have done at all. So, cool, you spent money on something. Like, it's great that you donated to a very probable cause. Very, like, useful to them. But that doesn't clean up the fact that you did that to at least one woman. Might have been two. Might have been more. Like, we don't know. Like, that doesn't clean up what you did. That doesn't make you seem like a better person. In my eyes, at least. Some girls out there might be like, "Oh yeah, he's perfectly fine. He donated to a probable cause. He's helping us women." Like, I still don't see that helped. He was trying to clear his name and be like, "Oh no, I support this and that," rather than, "I'm sorry that I did that to someone and I deserve actual consequences." No, that's not what he did. Anyways, David has responded to these accusations and allegations, whatever, twice. He's explained his stance. He's like, yo, you do need consent, and that's not okay, what he has been said to have done. It's like, okay, that's easy. You can easily go and say rape is not okay. You know, because, like, obviously it's not. It's not only illegal, but just horrible. Like, just horrible. Anyways, he also stated that he's, like, not associating himself with Dom or whatever. He has a really long name, and it's, like, from a different culture, and I didn't want to mispronounce it, so I'm just calling him based off his, like, name that he goes by. So he has not been associating himself with Dom since 2019. He didn't give a reason why, but I feel like we kind of know. Like, my personal opinion, it's because he would lose subscribers and he would just get backlash, and he didn't want to deal with that, and so he was like, yo, you gotta go. So that's the end of that situation. Now on to the next problem, the Jeff Wittick situation. Yes, I have labeled all of these issues as situations because they are some real situations. Now this one I might get a little heated about. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies. It really does. Not that the other one didn't. It's just, I'm like so over it. Like, this has happened not just to David or Dom or whatever. It's been happening so much lately that it's just, I'm over it. Like, it's so repetitive and disgusting. And so, yeah. Anyways, Jeff Wittick situation. If you haven't heard, David Dobrik took the whole vlog squad and an excavator. So there's that. Anyways, so he didn't actually post the video. He filmed it and everything, but he realized, oh, maybe that's a bad idea, and didn't post it. So all that was for naught anyways. But he, on the excavator, I'll put in a picture of what an excavator looks like, because I honestly didn't know what one was until I researched for this video. And so I'll put a picture in, but it has like the digger thing, and attached to that they tied like a rope, or attached a rope to it, or something like a rope that you can like stand on and swing around. And the excavator itself, it spins, like the little thing, it spins. And so they thought it would be funny to attach a rope, have people like stand on that rope and be spun around super fast. Good idea, yeah. No, it's not a good idea. Anyways, one of David's friends, Corinna, friends, that's how I put in my notes on almost all of the friends. I put friends like in quotations, because this just, everything that David does to them just isn't a friend thing to do to someone. Like, it isn't. And so I know personally I wouldn't want to have friends like this, and I don't, but like, what the heck. Anyways, I don't know if she volunteered or was told to get on it. Anyways, she ended up on it. She seemed happy and like she was laughing and excited for it, but so she might have volunteered, I don't know. But I don't want to put words in other people's mouths. If she didn't volunteer, she didn't volunteer. If she did, she did. It is what it is. And so she got on it, and David, he started spinning it, and she got scared and angry. which I understand that. You're spinning at God knows how many miles per hour attached to a rope that could easily fly off, or you could fall. Mind you, the water that they were above in this lake is a foot deep, so it's super shallow. And they're over here swinging on like a really tall machine that you don't know. Anyways, she got off finally after he finally stopped. He didn't the first time she said to stop, or the second time. But anyways, he finally stopped, let her off, and she was mad, and she left or walked away or whatever. And, you know, instead of being rational and saying, hey, you good? Saying, hey, maybe this is a dangerous idea. Maybe we shouldn't do this anymore. Maybe we should just ditch the excavator idea and just walk away, you know? Rational, right? No, he said, oh, hey, Jeff, come over here, get on this death machine. Oh, this is a good part to mention. It is pretty much illegal for David to be working this excavator. Now, I didn't look up the laws of where they are and all that, but because I'm lazy. But, like, he doesn't have a license to use it. A heavy piece of machinery, he doesn't have a license. And because he doesn't have proper training, therefore he doesn't have a license. Like, you shouldn't be using something you don't know how to use, buddy. Come on now. Come on. Yet he did. Yeah, my friend in the notes he consciously put people in danger for the expense of views and money. So, it's true. He did. Because, like, yeah, he could have killed them. He really could have. Because he doesn't understand how to use it. And I read that if excavators are spinning way too fast, it stops automatically and very suddenly. Like, it doesn't just start slowing down. No, it just stops. Like, it just puts on the brakes. And so, if someone's spinning super fast and it just stops, they hit it. They do. And if he had proper training, he would have known that. If he had proper training or did any research on it, he would have known that. Come on, buddy. You need to step it up. You do. Anyways, as David was spinning this machine at extremely high speed, probably as fast as it needs to stop suddenly. It's true. It was spinning so fast that it stopped suddenly. Jeff's face hit it. I don't know if it was the corner or the side of this little crane thingy type thingy. Anyways, he hit it extremely hard and he fell into the shallow water and suffered many injuries. I forgot which exact ones. Probably should have done research on that. Anyways, he suffered many injuries. Obviously, he went to the hospital. And he has since began recovering after being hospitalized for a while and had quite a few surgeries, like more surgeries than you would want to have within a short amount of time. But in one of his videos on his like little documentary that he did, his doctor told him that farther to one side, like a little further to one side, he could have lost his eye, and a little further to the other side, he could have lost his life. So David could have easily cost him cost this man his eye or cost his man his life, and he could have gone to jail for manslaughter or for murder, or I don't know exactly the difference between any of them. He could have gone to jail though for killing someone. And then whoever gave him the excavator or whoever gave him access to the excavator could have gone to jail for accessory of murder or accessory of this crime. Come on now, David. Let's use our brains now. Anyways. What are you doing? Anyways. David went to the hospital maybe one time. One time was documented at least. And he used it for content, because what else would he use it for? Yeah, Jeff, he was in the hospital, on a lot of pain meds, and David went to be like, oh yeah, this is funny, he's so high. Anyways, another interesting thing about that day was on his podcast with Zane. I don't remember what it's called, but his podcast with Zane, Heath came out and said that he couldn't move his shoulder. Like, his shoulder was broken. And another thing reckless that David did with guess what? With the excavator. So, I'm telling you, that thing is a death trap. And so this is just one of the scenarios, one of the biggest scenarios of David harming his friends, physically harming his friends. He's also been called out for emotionally scarring or harming his friends. Many people have come out. I have that Seth guy, Gabby Hanna, this guy Nick, and then Trisha Paytas. She speaks on it. She speaks about it on the podcast that she has with the Ethan guy. It's called Frenemies. I love that podcast. I don't know why, but I do. And yeah, she speaks about his abuse or just everything on that podcast. And I definitely recommend that podcast. I really like it. I won't go into depth about all of them, but just one that really, really ticks me off. It's the Gabby Hanna one. Now, just saying, I don't like Gabby Hanna. I don't. She doesn't handle anything like she can't take criticism on anything. Like, she puts art out there publicly and she can't take criticism on it. It's them dehumanizing her, whatever. That's something different. It has nothing to do with David. But this being said, she's very vocal about the abuse that she endured with her time in the Vlog Squad. I don't know if that made sense. But like David and other members, I have a video clip that I'll put in this.
The beauty aisle. Gabby, have you ever been in there? Probably not.
She's beautiful.
What?
Turn the camera off.
Okay.
I'm still right here.
We wanted to do a little Secret Santa since we're all going home for the holidays, and we just wanted to put it on camera so that we would have it forever.
I got a gift, and I got it for Gabby.
Oh, it's for me?
And she's been needing these, and I know how much you love to dance.
Wait, it's something I've needed?
You've definitely needed it. We've all kind of talked about it.
Are these diet pills?
Oh my god, David, that is so true.
Exactly. And now take 4 of these and you can probably dance better. It's amazing what artists can do with people's faces. Look what they did to Gabby's. Wow, it's so lifelike. Is it a Gabby show?
Gabby, yeah.
Ew.
She's really like loud voice.
Really ugly?
I mean, I wouldn't say, I don't
I'm like putting it on.
But David and many other members of the Vlog Squad have, like, in the past body shamed her constantly. They called her ugly, fat, just repeating it. They called her disgusting a few times, I believe. She's gross, she stinks. Like, just constant abuse, constant body shaming, constant just everything. And yeah, 1 or 2 times, it's a joke. Every time you see her, multiple times, that becomes bullying. That becomes verbal abuse. That becomes emotional abuse. So, yeah, 1 or 2 times. I've called my friend ugly once. It was a joke. I don't constantly call her ugly. Maybe 1 or 2 times. Like, I just, it makes me mad because he's just verbally, emotionally abusing people. He is. Like, it messes with people's heads. She's come out and said how her mental state is now. Let's see. Sorry, my friend added like a whole bunch of notes. So that's what I'm just reading my notes. Anyways. Though Gabby Hanna handles scandals and whatnot questionably, like she, in my opinion, she doesn't handle it well. But she doesn't deserve this abuse that she has been hit with. Like, no one deserves that. No one, not even the worst person, not even a crappy person like Gabby Hanna. Whoa, Gabby Hanna. They don't deserve it. Comments like these, like the constant bullying and abuse, can lead to body dysmorphia, depression, and so many other mental issues. Like, it's insane how many that he could have given her, that she might have, like, because of him. It's insane. Oh my god, what is going on? Gabby has been very open, as I've said before. Everything that has been written off as just teasing and joking around with a friend, it's not okay. It's not okay that they've just written it off as something small and that she's over-exaggerating, that she's taking it too far. Like, no, you are. You're giving her cause for reaction. You're giving her cause for mental issues. Like, body shaming is not okay in any way. If you think you're joking, how does the other person know that? By you saying you're joking? By you laughing after you say it? Like, no, that's not how it works, honey baby. Honey boo. I didn't like what I just said. But like, yeah. That's about all I had. It's a pretty long video if you ask me. I've sat here for 30 minutes talking about this. Hopefully I don't have to refilm it, and hopefully it's decent. But yeah, that was my video. Thank you for watching. Yeah, David Dobrik sucks. I don't like him. And this is coming from someone who watched him for a while. I genuinely did. And then I stopped because I grew out of him. I didn't like him. I got the feeling that something was off about him, and now I can tell. Yeah, something's really messed up with him. And yeah, you can go to Jeff Wittick's channel. He has that documentary thing that he made. David has posted his apology videos, whether they're still up or not. I think at least one of them is still up. yeah, and many other people have come out. The Frenemies podcast is good. You can probably go to Zayn and Heath's podcast, but I don't think they ever say anything bad about him because I'm pretty sure they're still in the vlog squad. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, I guess. You're gross. Anyways, yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.